faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lila? Just seeing this overlord of the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemy... So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti...
We've already discussed this together, and our...
What? But all of you were supposed to...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista, and as fate would have it, one who... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins... Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Dodge this!
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy.
Nice and spicy.
You've only just begun. My duty.
Nova, get them!
Cool it!
You can't run. Well, neither can I.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Nice and spicy!
Windblade!
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit. The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Freeze!
Stay right there.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't hold...
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh? Water!
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is... Adeptal energy! ready. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madam Pink Shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Windblade! Dodge this!
Don't get frostbite.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! I am a disgrace to the Knights.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
With the wind!
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Nope. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Don't get frostbite.
Windblade! Yes. This is it.
Dodge this!
Ow!
Freeze!
With the wind!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of it. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a... Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out. We...
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, Liyue... But that does not mean that the Liyue of... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply...
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the... I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you...
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to quell the...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the...
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander.
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the... Although I am a mere mortal soul...
Huh?
Weren't you...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes. When danger is near, everyone always protect. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is. Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods.
Seeing the...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave,
Yes, one understands what the one fears that by the time one finally grasps... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got... Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex. Oh, and speaking of that, don't... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli... Gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Oh, so sorry.